start this off.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Welcome to
Whiskey Wednesday.
For liking and sharing. Jackie's getting her phone up and running. Welcome to another edition, week 30 of Whiskey Wednesday. Jackie went a little extra special here tonight because this Saturday is...
It's Derby Day.
It's Derby Day. The Kentucky Derby. Does anybody know what the running, like the number, what year?
Oh my
I
God.
actually don't ever pay attention to the Derby. But one thing that does involve the Kentucky Derby is whiskey. Specifically bourbon, because we're in Kentucky. So we figured we drink whiskey every week with everybody out there. We're going to show you how to make a mint julep. Or at least our version of a mint julep, because, let's be honest, who owns pewter glasses? Not us. Wasn't about to buy them. We do, however, have Kentucky's finest, Woodford Reserve, at least one of my favorites. So essentially, do you guys know what's in a mint julep?
I didn't before tonight, but...
What's one ingredient you might expect?
Mint.
Mint, yes, good.
Yes.
So, I love mint, actually. So you start off, you're going to put a bunch of mint.
Just by the way, a lot of people nowadays have derby parties.
I know.
And my sister last year had a bridal shower that was in the derby fashion, and she had the mint julep along with a few other ones.
Nice.
What is like another like southern drink that they do?
Lemonade. Maybe the
Lemonade.
John Daly.
Is like
That's
peach
like
schnapps.
the
or something?
alcoholic Arnold Palmer. So iced tea, lemonade,
Yeah.
booze.
A lot
Yeah.
of bourbon for
Bourbon.
sure.
Yeah, well, I love mint in general, so I'm going to put a bunch in mine. Much like an old-fashioned, which we're fans of, you're going to muddle up some mint with sugar. You could use simple syrup. I didn't have that. We do have sugar cubes. Pop them in there. My little twist is I like a splash of club soda. Helps to dissolve the sugar cubes a little bit, and it's also a nice little fizzy treat for all. And then, actually, we're going to muddle that just a touch. We're going to just get the oils out of that mint. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here it fits. We're starting with this also because I don't have my drink yet. And I'm thirsty. So, we're going to add 2 of these puppies. So that's about 3 ounces. We make them strong around these parts. Let's be honest.
I don't know how to comment as the Vindies.
It's probably for the best. Ideally, you want your ice to be really, like, crushed. And I tried. We got a hammer out and everything. And you want it to be, like, mounding, like snow cone. Again, what are you going to do? I'm going to give it a little stir to try and get it chilled up some more. Get some of the sugar melted. I actually had this glass pre-chilled. And if you do it in a metal glass like you're supposed to, you want, like, that frost on the outside. And, I'm all going to dissolve a little bit of that sugar. Not a big concern. That's what the straw's for. And top off with more ice if you so fancy.
Well, that's really easy.
Yeah, and then you're going to give a little twist to this. Again, get the oils out. Put that close to where your nose is going to go when you take a sip so you get that extra minty.
Mmm.
That's good.
That's
real
great. Well, you already made us some.
Yeah, these guys already had their drinks. I just now made mine. So, and it's also Cinco de Mole on Saturday.
De Mole. Cinco de Mole. Hashtag Cinco de Mole.
So
Also
whether
Kyle's birthday.
Kyle's birthday, that's
On Cinco
right.
de Mayo?
Hashtag Kyle.
Kyle.
So yeah, you could make margaritas or you can make mint juleps. Whatever you choose. But cheers everybody.
I don't have my drink. It's outside.
Cheers everybody.
Cheers, everybody.
All right.
So we're going
Cheers,
outside,
everybody.
right? It's finally
Yeah. I mean, this is such a great drink to enjoy outside.
That's fantastic. Love it.
spring. I mean, mint, sugar, bourbon.
That's so easy too.
Yeah.
Like,
I could personally take or leave the sugar. Just
I like a little bit of sugar. It kind of breaks it up a little bit.
anyway, to the porch.
Alexa would probably put like half sugar. on it.
Throwing shade.
Let's-
Throwing shade. Shots fired. Shots
It's
fired.
not shade.
All right.
Although she does like that water lime or wine.
Jackie, do you want yours?
It's outside. No, it's not.
It's so nice out here.
Yeah, we set it up a little bit.
Hey, Jack.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Would you like the edge or the preference?
I got it.
Molly.
People are like, you're commenting yourself, Jackie? Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
On the first nice day,
Yeah.
3 days after it was 32 degrees.
Ah, that's good.
All right.
Ooh.
So what else? What
Well,
else is
we should
going on?
probably talk about some of the events that are coming up soon. Do you guys have a list of stuff?
That's your job. Next week,
May 11th.
May 11th, Rumba Cafe, opening for Patrick Sweeney. That's going to
Yeah.
be a blast. We start right at 9. We open, playing short set, 40-minute set or so, and should be a good time. He's really good. He's from this Northeast Ohio. He's from Akron originally. Used to play with guys in the Black Keys before they were the Black Keys.
I heard his stuff on the Summit. I really, really like
It's
it.
very
Very
good.
bluesy.
Very
Yeah.
bluesy, very cool. So that'll be fun. And then it's Mother's Day weekend.
Mother's
Next to
Day
that
weekend. Yes.
Shout out to the moms. Next, should we tease next week's Whiskey Wednesday?
Next week's
Oh.
Whiskey Wednesday is going to be with our good friend Ryan Humbert,
AKA
Shooter Sharp.
Shooter Sharp.
Ryan is the one that put on the 330 Day concert. He also did the Tom Petty concert. He works at the Summit. Also has a fantastic band called Shooter Sharp and the Shootouts. We will be playing with them on May May 18th. Sorry, May 18th at Live Music Now. So we thought we'd bring in Ryan to do a little advertising for that.
Yeah. And then should we give a shout out too on the 19th? John and I are playing with Mark Lee Shannon, a good friend. We played on his record in January, which Ryan Humbert produced.
Yep.
And played on as well. And so we're all playing on his show at the Tangier in Akron,
Yeah,
and that
Mark-
should be a blast.
Mark Lee Shannon of the Michael Stanley Band.
Of the Michael Stanley Band, that's right. He's been playing guitar with Michael Stanley and the Resonators for 20 years or so.
Yeah.
Killer guy, killer guitar player, awesome band. So
Works
it's
at
gonna be fun.
Earthquaker.
And we should also give a shout out to Ross Fowler.
Yeah, the
Who-
KP is back.
The KP is back. Kitchen Post is back and better than ever downtown Youngstown. Right behind Phelps was the street.
Commerce.
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 Yeah,
Right beside
I mean,
One Hot Cookie.
when we went for their semi-grand view, like a family friend view, it was like so cool. So many people came out to support him, and all through that weekend he had like a kind of a soft opening.
Yeah, we went back the next night.
Did you?
Yeah.
We almost did too.
Yeah, we
Because
were over
radio
that way.
alert.
There were a lot of familiar faces.
Yeah.
Yeah. From the night before?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Joey and his whole family were there.
Oh,
Shout out Lachlan Leatherworks, Joey Brazili.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a guitar strap made.
I hope
Right?
we're hoping.
We all are.
Yeah, we hope.
We're gonna get an
Yeah.
endorsement, right, Joe? Yeah. Yeah. He said he
We
made
went
one for all of us.
on Sunday. We went and saw Dweezil Zappa.
Oh my gosh.
How's that?
Jaw dropping for
Mind
the
blowing.
2 hours that I could.
Well,
Be there.
the show went on for over 2 hours.
Really?
2.5
It
hours.
was 3 hours.
3 hours
3
long.
hours.
But
3
we
hours.
left. We all just
You
turned
were
off.
melted.
We
The
went
faces were
and
melted.
had a falafel and came back and he was still playing.
You can only have your mind blown for so long, and then you need a break. So
pretty
actually
intense.
going outside was like, you
Pretty
just
intense.
regroup.
I wasn't
Yeah.
wearing heels, but my back was hurting already.
I feel like we just all kind of reached the point where you just turn off. And I think
Yeah.
we all just kind of were like, wow. And it was a Sunday night. We were all working. I mean, Rick was getting up. Rick was going to be up really early that next morning.
Really, yeah.
So we just kind of decided. But he played a lot of stuff. It was all Frank's music.
The
And by the
girl-
way,
Do you know the girl singer from that band?
She's
Because
from Pittsburgh.
Is
Yeah.
it Michelle Perry or something like that? Because I
Oh, no.
kid you not, it is the
she
best
killed it. Yeah.
singing performance I've ever witnessed. Ever.
Different than the sax player, keyboard player?
Correct. Yeah, she
And
was like
she's
an over,
great, too.
She was like an over the top like zombie wolf vocals, like
Yeah.
screaming.
Yeah.
They did an AC/DC cover,
Did it back
Oh,
to
right.
back.
It was
and
like-
she killed it. Yeah.
She nailed it.
And let me just point out, just an observation. Other than the saxophone player and the singer, Jackie was the only girl in the place.
Yeah, he had
So.
made mention. He's like, any girls in the audience? And I was like, one of 5
Yeah.
or 6 girls in the audience
Yeah.
there.
Which is all right. You didn't have to wait to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, Dweezil Zappa concerts are perfect for girls because there's no line for the bathroom at the
Yeah.
concerts.
Plenty of available bachelors, too, if you're out looking, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
mind blowing. Thank you for inviting
Yeah,
us because
that's fun.
I wouldn't have gone otherwise if John didn't say.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it.
And then what he played in Kent yesterday.
Yeah?
So
Which would have been probably ideal
'Cause they had
because
seats.
they had seats and it was a 3-hour tour.
3-hour tour.
It was a 3-hour
Three
show.
Yeah,
hours.
that's a long show.
3 hour tour.
That's a long.
So, speaking of we were on the roll of dates, we should probably continue with our Memorial Day weekend bonanza. So Friday, Memorial Day weekend, the 25th. That's in Pittsburgh. The
At
stage
Karma.
at Karma.
It's on
Which he
East
saw
Carson.
it.
Yeah.
Yep. Radar Lark played out in Pittsburgh over the weekend.
Yeah, right.
So I took a stroll. It's a couple blocks away from Club Cafe.
Cool.
It's
Um,
half a block away from Fatheads in the South Side, so
Yep.
it's right in prime time or prime area of East Carson,
Carson
Street
Street.
/ the South Side.
Yeah, cool club.
Looks like
There's
it.
like a bar on one side and then the club on the other side. Nice tall stage, nice room. So
Nice.
it should be a good time.
Saturday, Memorial Day weekend at Birdfish. That'll be fun. We have another Whiskey Wednesday coming up with those guys
Yep.
in a couple weeks.
Get to Birdfish 3 hours early.
Get there very early, camp out, have some beers. Their patio is gorgeous. I don't know where we're playing exactly yet, but there's talk that we might be outside. There's talk. We'll have details.
We'll be at Birdfish regardless.
We'll be at Birdfish regardless. Yeah, we'll be there.
Whether
But
Just get there.
we'll
early.
have firm details soon. And then Sunday at the
Catch Me Music Fest
Yeah.
and Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So.
Cleveland.
that'll be a blast.
And that one, a lot of people have asked. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is going to be, if you buy a ticket for the festival, that also includes admission to the Rock Hall. Or if you get a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ticket prior to, that gets you into the festival. It's one and the same. So some people have asked, if I buy a ticket for the festival, do I go to the museum? Yes.
Bargain.
It's 2 for 1.
Awesome.
I really want you to do.
Should we?
Can you?
I can do it.
Please. Do you want to do it here?
Yeah.
Is it okay here?
What is he doing?
So I found this video that it was like a radio DJ who must have been at the time of the Derby.
Like an old-timey.
Old-timey, which John does an amazing impression of, but did an impression of the lyrics from Mr. Brightside by the Killers, and John nails it. So take it away, John.
Pressure's on.
All right. Coming out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep, and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke, and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed. My stomach is sick, and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he's taking off her dress, now letting me go! I just can't look. It's killing me and taking control. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, cause I'm Mr. Brightside!
Mr. Brightside.
We need like another song for me to do that too. at some
That
point.
was fantastic. I wonder, do you think, what are the odds that there, speaking of betting in the race, that there is a horse named Mr. Brightside?
I
in
think
this
there
year's
was
Derby?
a few years ago, and that's maybe why that happened.
Yeah. Somebody please chime in if you know anything about the actual Derby other than making
Yeah.
mint juleps and wearing fun hats.
That's about all we know.
I hear it's a great time to go. like to go and be at the event. I've had some friends go and they say it's a rager.
Do they bring dogs? Because my mom, Melinda, would love to go.
Travel
Melinda darling.
You know,
At the
this is sort of
Derby.
maybe a stupid
Yes.
question.
Yes.
How often is the Derby on Cinco de Mayo? I
I
mean,
don't know. Is it always the first weekend of
that's
May?
what I'm thinking. Maybe the first weekend of May.
Once every 7 years.
Once every, yeah.
But it's actually, do you guys know what it's actually called?
What? The Kentucky
The
Derby?
Kentucky Derby.
Off the top of my head.
The race is called something. It's called something of the Roses, Run of the Roses or something. Yeah, that's when they if they win, they get like the blanket of roses over the horse, the winning horse, and it's pretty heavy, is what I can remember.
This episode should be called Speculation. Speculation about the Derby.
Yeah.
No actual research done other than making mint juleps.
That's the fun part.
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else is
Do you
news
guys
of the
bet?
day?
Have you guys ever bet? Like,
No, I hear.
on a
Actually,
race?
once I helped. I was at a day camp. I was probably 6th grade-ish in the summertime, and the guy who was like our college day camp advisor was like going to Scioto Downs in Columbus that night, and he was like, "Here, pass the newspaper back to us in like the 15-passenger van." He was like, "Why don't you pick some horse names for me to bet on later tonight?" So I remember sitting in the back of this van going like, "I don't know, that one looks cool." So
Yeah, so
yes, but
Yeah.
no, actually I've never been.
that's so my dad and my grandpa, I mean, they were always big into horse racing on TV. So, I mean, my grandpa especially, but when we'd go to, my dad would take me down as like 10, 11, 12 years old to Mountaineer, and you could take the kids out to see
As
the
long as
horse
you're not
race.
in the casino, you're out.
Right,
out
you're
back.
at the
Yep.
horse racing. So we would go look at the horses, and I eventually was kind of schooled on figuring out what the best odds were. My dad taught me at the time, and so we would, I would pick like the coolest name,
Right.
but and then I got into it a little bit, and there's a lot that goes into it about their age, about their weight, about
The
the
jockey.
jockey's weight,
Yeah.
about how experienced they are. So it's a really cool process, and we should totally do. It would be really fun to go to the Racino
Yeah.
one night.
Do they only run? They do like fall, winter, though, right? Are they still running?
They do
Yeah,
it in the
you
summer.
know, on Saturday in Austintown.
Okay. All day.
Yeah, morning.
And that's a harness racing, correct? Out there,
What's the difference?
you have the little buggy behind the horse.
No.
versus-
No.
this
This
is-
is yeah,
Full
jo-
on?
Yeah,
Okay.
full on.
But the Zoldens had the winning horse
I believe.
3 years ago at the Kentucky Derby.
Speculation.
They had a horse.
Really?
The Youngstown Zoldens, yeah, they had a winning horse at the Derby. I keep calling it Derby because of Peaky Blinders. They always call it the Derby, but they had the winning horse at the Kentucky Derby like 3 or 4 years ago.
Huh.
So they're in the horse racing game a little bit. I don't know if they have.
I feel like
Actually, a
that's-
lot of people from this area go down to Kentucky.
Yeah.
So if anyone's going down,
Have fun.
have
You
fun, chime in.
Bring us
let
back
know.
some bourbon.
Yeah. All right, I think that's it, John. I'm thoroughly amazed
Thank
at
you.
your impressions.
Send
tonight.
a request. We'll do another one soon.
Yes. Yeah, if you can figure out a different
You should
song.
do a
for-
Vinny song.
Yeah.
Oh,
Red wine.
Listen, baby.
To get me through.
Bang! She got me.
She got good.
She got me good.
Listen, baby. Can we skip to the pod?
All right, guys. I think we're gonna enjoy these mint juleps, but enjoy the weather. And we'll see you soon. Bye.